talk about how we did on today's trades, go through our analysis and see where we ended up today. So we had 4 trades that went out this morning. First one we had was our JY, Japanese yen, 240 minute short. And as you can see here, this one ended up being a loss for us. We had price come up into it, almost through the entire zone, dropped back down a bit, and then just popped right back up again. Came very, very close to hitting our break-even point at a 1-to-1 for half of the trade, but in the end, this ended up being an overall loss. Nothing really, I don't think, to learn from this one. Just the zone just didn't work out the way that we had expected it to. So just mark this one up as a loss, and we'll just keep on moving forward with this. Next we had over on our crude oil, we had a CL6000 long here, and this one will take a little bit of extra time to talk about. So we had, so just go all the way over to the zone itself, right? We had an entry that was down about 25% into the zone, and then we had our stop set, you can tell here just a little bit below the end of this wick right here, which is typically speaking where we want to be at. And what happened was price came right down and just one tick past our stop, and is now moving up and actually starting to create, looks like other zones here. So it would not surprise me at all to see price go up and hit our target here. And so we just, barely hit our stop and then moved up from there. So what do we do with stuff like this? Well, first of all, one thing we don't ever do with one trade gone bad is change our rules. So the rules will stay the same. However, when I do track this one in our zone tracking charts, we will note that the reason this was lost because the stop was a little too close. And then once we get enough data points, if we see that happening too often, then that's when we can go back in and potentially change our rules. But we'll leave our rules the way that they are for now. And just note this was just a little bit of an unfortunate event where price moved down just literally one tick too far to stop us out of that trade. So that was the results back. So 2 losses out of the 4 that we came in this morning that we had sent out. Later on in the morning, though, just want to show you guys what else that I saw happening here. And we were able to take a couple of additional trades here. So we had this setup right here, right? Whereas price kept coming down. Remember, this is with the trend. So this is a really good trend state here. We had these two zones come up right here. First one, so price came up into, and then went right through it. So I did take both of these in the simulated account, and so this one was a loss. So that was 3 losses for the day. But then the second zone up here, I'll actually mark this one. I'll actually mark them both out here. But just to note that the second one did end up working, went right down to our target. See here, came up, played around a little bit. So there's a little bit of emotion in this one right here, but did come back down and hit our target there. So overall for the account, right, we had 3 losses and 1 win. That's the bare minimum that we need to stay profitable. We were. The account was up, $702 of profit for the day. So that was it for today. Sent out a couple of other additional messages through social media, just talking about fear. Days like this where you have a big movement down, big movement back up again, that can have a lot of emotion, cause a lot of fear. Best thing to do there is just stick with your trade plan, take emotion out of it, and just keep on following your trade plan. That will make you successful no matter what else is going on. So thanks again for tuning in today. Let me know in the comments below if you had any other trades that you saw today and took for a profit. And we'll see you all again tomorrow morning for another set of trades that we'll take following our trade plan. Have a great evening.